Hey Aaron, how you doing?
Hi, Matt. Doing good.
Uh, Congratulations, first of all. I have a question, as I'm sure you assumed, that does not have to do with the MVP award. Have you made a decision yet on if you want to play for the Packers next season?
I have not made any decision yet. I knew that there were some, stories out there about some announcement I was going to make. To be honest, I've, just been easing into the off season and excited about being here tonight. Feels like a dream, surreal for sure. Obviously, not how we wanted to finish the season, but to be sitting here as a four-time MVP is it's crazy, and I'm so thankful. But like I said in the last press conference, I'll make a decision in due time, and not in a ton of time. Before give the team plenty of time to do what they got to do. And I think that time is coming. Shoot, what day is today here? It's like the 10th or something. Yeah. So I mean, there'll be a decision in the near future, and yeah, I'm not going to keep a lot of people waiting.
All right, next we'll go to Ron Demovsky.
Hey, Aaron, congrats. You got me. What
I got you, Bobby.
what factors do you still have to weigh in the decision?
Well, I really feel like there was definitely something to how I felt walking off the field. That definitely comes into play initially, I think, and then just an overall body assessment, how I feel, body and head, and then I had great conversations with Green Bay before I left town, with Brian and with Russ and Matt and the staff, and obviously there's been some changes with Nathaniel. Excited for him and his opportunity, and excited for Getsy and his opportunity, and excited for Jo and his opportunity. Three fantastic coaches who getting a chance to move up and have a bigger opportunity. Love those guys. I'm so thankful for those guys. But it just comes down to kind of weighing where I'm at mentally and understanding what the commitment is, and then kind of making a commitment and everybody moving forward.
Next we'll go to Ryan Wood.
Aaron, you mentioned that feeling you had coming off the field. Does that make you inside any more desiring of returning to the Packers if there is some unfinished business that you might feel?
Well, it definitely is disappointing walking off the field like that at home in the divisional round after losing, being a one seed. I think you got to first take some of the emotion out of that moment, because it was obviously really frustrating, and you felt the way our defense was playing, and especially in that game, they were unbelievable. That we really had a chance to be actually playing tonight instead of me attending this and us watching, on TV this weekend. So I think you got to take some of the emotion out of it, and then kind of lean into understanding what it takes to revamp and feeling like what's the best. The best place, the best decision for me moving forward. Not really place, more just what does it feel like to commit to a season. That's what I want to do. And the good thing is I still feel like my body, is in a good place. This offense with Matty, I think is definitely allowed me to take less shots probably the last 3 years, which as an older quarterback is a dream. Obviously, I love working with Matt. It's bittersweet losing Nathaniel just because I love him like a brother. He's an amazing guy. And Luke, who, is younger than me, but it feels like an older brother. He's just, as far as where he's at in life with his, awesome wife, Tina, and their 4 kids, and excited for him and his opportunity. Going to miss those guys, though. This business is about people, and just thinking about who's going to be in that room, who would be in that room if I were to come back. There's some sadness definitely around that. I talked at length at various times about being comfortable walking away and just not playing. And, I don't want to create more questions than I probably already have, but I don't fear retirement. I don't fear moving on. I'm very proud of what I've accomplished, proud that I've accomplished it in Green Bay over the last 17 years, and excited about the future, whatever that ends up being or looking like. Also still highly competitive and still that bitter taste from the divisional game. So definitely a lot to weigh, but thankful for the Packers organization and the conversations that we had at the end of the season and just the way the whole season went. You know, I was obviously frustrated about some things in the off season. We had a ton of conversations, and I just felt like there was so much growth, and I'm so thankful for that. I'm thankful for the relationships, really, you know, with Brian as much as anybody. You know, because there was obviously some things that were voiced in the off season privately, you know, between him and myself, and I'm just thankful for the response. You know, there was a lot of things that were done to make me feel really special and important to the present, the past, and the future of the franchise. And I gotta say that, you know, Russ and Brian especially had a big hand in that, and it didn't go unnoticed.
All right, next we'll go to MJ Hurley.
Hey, Aaron. So this was a fourth MVP after what was a somewhat tumultuous season. Was this one any more special than the other MVPs you've had for whatever reason?
I mean, they're all different. The first one was really, really special because we came off winning the Super Bowl, and it had, you know, my best season to date that next year. It seemed like we were a juggernaut chugging along and going to win another one. That obviously didn't happen. Divisional round disappointment, but they've all been unique in their own ways. You know, I think the latest one always feels the sweetest, and so many great memories from this season and incredible guys I've gotten to play with. And every team is different. That's the sadness in the last time we're together. And, you know, that group of men will never be together again. But for that time we were together, I'm very thankful. I'm thankful for the deep and meaningful friendships that I've formed with so many guys on the team, from, you know, obviously Randall Cobb and David Bakhtiari, Devontae Adams, Mercedes Lewis, Preston Smith, Mason Crosby. I mean, we've been 15 years together. It's unbelievable. You know, the offensive line always had a special place in my heart, and loved going to battle with Billy Turner and Lucas Patrick, and, you know, the young guys that we got, and Dennis Kelly. And, you know, it's a special group of men that made this season what it was. And it was tumultuous at times, for sure. But there was so much love and connection in that locker room. And that's what I have so much gratitude for.
All right, last question for Aaron, Cassidy Hill.
Hey, Aaron, you mentioned the balance between not fearing retirement and having a bitter taste with how the season ended. Fourth MVP now, trailing only Peyton. Do you feel like you still have something individually to prove, or would it sort of just be on the field with the team now?
No, I mean, I think every year you got something to prove. You're only, you know, as good as how you're playing as of late. And I think every year you got to prove greatness again. And I think that's the greatest difficulty in being an older player, as Father Time is undefeated. And you keep looking for little edges every single year to kind of get that leg up. I mean, you know, a couple of years ago, it was, you know, some footwork stuff that I felt like could kind of help me make a jump. This last season, there was a number of different things that I try to incorporate into my, you know, into my daily routine and weekly routine. And, you know, I still feel like there's more I can get out of this body, you know, if that's the way that I end up going. You know, greatness is the expectation. It's not a destination. And I'm thankful for the 17 years I've gotten to play in Green Bay. I'm thankful for the squad that Brian and Russ and Matt put together the last few years. I think there's a lot to build on there. whether I'm there or not. I think they got a really good nucleus in place. Should I come back, there's some, things that need to get done probably to get the team where it needs to go. But should I feel like it's my time to move on and do something else, I'll be extremely eternally grateful for the Green Bay Packers organization, the fan base, and all the incredible 17 years worth of memories and friendships and special moments that I've gotten to share with members of the organization, my teammates, people that work there, and then the fans as well. And I'm just super thankful for every single moment in the journey.